I got my predictions with this. Here are my predictions with college football conference championship games in the FBS or Division 1 single A. So we're going to be starting off with the Sun Belt and CUSA has already been playing, as well as the ACC and the Mountain West have also been playing as well. The only ones that are not playing is MAC, Big 12, SEC, Big 10, and ACC. They're all tomorrow. We only talk about today's game. Today's game's already been playing. Yeah, Sun Belt, CUSA, the American, and Mountain West. They're the only ones that have been playing today. And the other conferences, they're playing tomorrow, such as Big 12, MAC, SEC, Big 10, and ACC. So, here are the predictions as I'm going to be dropping it. So, the Sun Belt Conference, with its Troy versus ranked number 19, JMU. And I feel like JMU is going to win this one easily. And they are 11-1. And, and I feel like JMU is going to crush Troy easily. So yeah, that one's, I go with JMU. CUSA is between Kennesaw State versus Jacksonville State. I'm going with Kennesaw State because I feel like that might be the better team in the CUSA. Like, nobody gives a shit watching this conference. Everyone in that conference fucking suck. So the only good ones is Missouri State and Delaware State. And Delaware. But they're all going to get crushed by a P4 team. I don't think CUSA is even a great conference to look at because they ended up getting crushed by a power conference. Hell, they might get crushed by Notre Dame. Now with the Americans, number 20, North Texas versus number 21, Tulane. Ooh, big matchups because this conference feels like one of them might end up becoming into the college football playoffs. But I'm going to pick number 21, Tulane. Reason why they're number 21 is because they're ranked 21. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Tulane can make it to the playoffs so they can actually get their asses whooped by whoever the 5 seed is. It might be, it might be Oregon. I'm not sure about the college football. Could be Oregon. And last but not least, the one that's actually been playing for Friday night. My school, UNLV versus Boise State. We all knew this is going to be happening. 3 years in a row with the Mountain West Championship, it's literally just these two teams. I mean, last year was just like 2 ranked teams playing each other. Last year was like 2 ranked teams playing each other. And I feel like Boise State might win the 3rd one again against this UNLV team. But right before they're moving to the Pac-12 next year. So, yeah, that might be the easiest one. Big 12. Okay, another one that has implication in the playoffs. There's one spot left. And it's number 11 BYU versus number 5 Texas Tech. And Texas Tech will still be number 5 if they beat BYU. But I might have to go with BYU. Solid football program. I know Texas Tech is a great football program, but it's any given Saturday. Could be upsets. So I'm definitely taking on the BYU right now. So they could get themselves into the playoffs. Even though the head coach at BYU tried to go to Penn State, but he declined it because he doesn't want to deal with that shit face. Enjoy being the bottom of the Big 10, Penn State. But yeah, BYU wins the Big 12. MAC Another conference that nobody gives a shit because, not many good teams actually in this conference. No one's ranked here. Miami, Ohio versus Western Michigan. Easily gonna go with Miami. Easily Miami. Just roll it right there. As SEC between number 3 Georgia versus number 10 Alabama. We know how it goes in the SEC. I'm going with number 10 Alabama right there. Ranked 10th in the nations. Wanted to get themselves, urgent themselves to the playoffs. Georgia, you're already in the playoffs. I don't give a crap, but Why not? It's just going to be Alabama taking over again. Nothing new. Then Big Ten. This is going to be the spicy one right there. Number 2 Indiana versus number 1 Ohio State. Big Ten championship. But I feel like one of them had to be undefeated. I'm going with Ohio State going 13-0 against Indiana. Sorry, Hoosiers fans, but the Buckeyes might end up taking this one. I know you have a great season with Mendoza at your QB, but he is predicted to be. But I feel like Ohio State has the edge a little bit over Indiana. I know they have 2 great QBs, great offenses, great defense, but I feel like Ohio State has the edge over this one because they are edging too much on the Big Ten after they beat up the Gooners over there in Michigan. But who knows? And last but not least, the ACC between Duke versus number 16 Virginia. Duke in the ACC Conference Championship game over Miami. Am I fucking high with this shit? Cause what the fuck do you even have Duke in here? I might be thinking it's like UNLV, but at least UNLV won 10 games this year. This team won like 7 games. They're 7-5. But I feel like Virginia's gonna beat Duke because who the fuck allows a 7-win team from the ACC to be in the ACC championship game in Charlotte? Who allowed the Blue Devils, who won 7 games, instead of the Hurricanes in Miami, who won like 10 games? And Virginia also won 10 games, so okay, so Virginia, easily gonna be Virginia. The Cavaliers gonna take care of business, so they gotta get their asses in the playoffs. I mean, they're already in the college football playoffs anyway. So that's basically my prediction for the college football playoffs. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, like other people might disagree or agree with me, but that's my receipt, even though 4 of them are playing right now.